And welcome along then to the start of the SSE Scottish Women's Cup for 2018. It's the second round stage and a remeet of the semi-final stage of last season. This time it's Forfar at home against Glasgow City instead of a neutral venue. It is the SSE tie of the round. Thoroughly looking forward to it, straight to the sides. And for the home team, well, Fiona McNichol is a super shot stopper and was involved heavily in making some great saves in the league meeting in April. Danny McGinley and Robin Smith, two leading scorers. Smith with 4 as top goal scorer in all competitions, will be a threat. Caroline Heron was a player that almost got an equaliser in the game at Petershill Park back in April. For Glasgow City, a couple of changes from their last game a fortnight ago against Stirling. No Hayley Lauder involved today. In the midfield, Megan Foley comes in, Kirsty Howitt in, as no Christy Murray either. But it's been a fairly settled team for Scott Booth over the recent weeks, and the couple of changes are like for like replacements. All set to go then here at Station Park. We are ready to get the Scottish Cup underway for 2018 for both of these sides. Glasgow City, it's been a few years now, 2015 since they won the competition. Forfar, we're looking to play like they did in April in the league game. But Megan Foley already in here towards Kirsty Howitt with a little early shove. Foley thundering in. A fast start from the away team in the opening few seconds here. Good play between Foley, who in for Lauder today, and Howitt, oh, half hint of a dink, of a challenge. Howitt now for Leanne Ross. Foley is acrobatic, and McNichol makes a stop inside 35 seconds. She'll reclaim the cool and reclaim the ball and take a breath, but frantic opening. Forfar caught out a little bit in the early stages. Abby Grant, with Sheffield, will play on. Howitt. Referees brought it back. It was a loud one. Scott Booth not happy in the opening couple of minutes here. So a very strong challenge early on. Just a quick chat from the referee. Leah Ross with a free kick inside the first couple of minutes or so. Comes Grant up there, Patterson around to Howitt there. It's going to get a connection. It's somehow balled up off the crossbar, but over it goes. Frantic start, frantic bit of play inside the box. Ball looking for Rob, but Ross intercepted. Now trying to strike past Debbie. Howitt in here for Abby Grant, just by. Good play there, Ross stealing the ball, hammering herself forward. Then the link up between Howitt and Grant was excellent, as it has been all season. Howitt, good all that play for Foley. Kerr, play on despite the come together of Davidson. Foley. Foley's drive is going to be a great save from McNichol. It was head towards that corner, arrowed in towards the corner. Nicole palmed it away superbly. It was a straight and drew the effort through a couple of bodies, but well matched by the keeper. And it goes Docherty. It's not really clear well. Keter. There's a free kick there in the shove. There was. Coming together of heads. Chat going on here with Debbie O. Referee making sure the wall is set. 27.5 minutes on the clock. Grant leaves it then for Ross, and it's into the corner, and just kind of had that feeling that was going to happen. Broken our 250 goal marker still on a couple of weeks ago. Now to 251, onto our 8th goal of the season, all competitions. It's 1-0 here in the 28th minute. Free kick, Cassie Cowper. Ross curls in, and there's the header, and there's Abby Grant. And Ross scored from the first. She set up the second in the 38th minute. I think it's looking a bit more comfortable than the home league game in April. 2 up before half time. Pinpointed delivery from Ross, and there was the finish for number 2 from Abby Grant. 2-0 lead for City at the break. Howitt on the turn. Kerr coming in, and she has scored here in the pass back in 2016. But I think Abby Grant has actually got the final touch here. I think the referee and the assistants actually have a chat. I don't think it's offside because there's 2 or 3 players around. But I think Abby Grant got the final touch in the end. I think, unfortunately for Sam Kerr, it's not going to be her goal. So Abby Grant's 12th of the season in all competitions, and the ricochet has put the game to bed for number 3 anyhow. Wasn't in the plan book from Bruce's dog. Love picked it up. Howitt. Love again. Cowper tried to get in the road. Howitt, good feet here. It's a tremendous solo run. Eventually the block came in. Ross back with Foley. Foley drives it across, and I'm lucky that no one was coming in to tap in. Unrelenting pressure from the away team. Jerusalem under a bit of pressure. McGinley coming out. Alexander there. Doubleton, Jerusalem combine. And Jerusalem gets in the way, and now from half a chance for the home team. Here comes the break. Love for Foley. Cowper helping its way out for throw-in. Right to watch the bounce of the ball. Dotted out for the corner now, so Forfar looking for one back, quickly taken. Smith, McGinley, back to Smith. It's a good header, and Alexander with the save, double save, second effort from Heron. First with the initial effort, and then Heron in the follow-up, and Scotland's number 1 with a couple of big saves. Almost one back there for the home team. Great quick thinking from the short corner as well. It's caught City out. Very quickly, Doherty for McClintock. Crichton. Grant. Off for stretch of it again. Grant keeps going, and off the crossbar from Abby Grant. Flag up now against Foley. Just kept him going, just found that little gap in the box, did Grant, and just touched too high off the woodwork. Grant, Crichton, quick from the throw-in again. Clintock found Doherty. The ball through for Foley. It's going to bubble through. Crichton trying to get there. The call by hook or by crook did enough just to put everyone off an orange. Ross, Foley onside. Pushed up right by Milligan. Not too many getting forward in quite the same hurry as earlier in the game. Grant. Still 4 lurking. In towards Crichton. It's a super save. Terrific stuff from a nickel. Tipped it over well. And he's done it for many years as Phelan Nickel, and doing so again to that a 4th goal. To find the one goal consolation. McGinley in, little flick on Patterson, half clears. Kartanak trying to get on it. Away it goes. So Alana Bruce is going to pull up here. She just felt the hamstring by the looks of things. Nichols giving the ball away here, and she's having to run back in the goal. Abby Grant is racing. Mayhem at the end, and it's not going to go in. I think players are out on their feet. It's been although there's a breeze, a warm day. It's been a frenetic game. End stoppage time. Players all over the place. Doherty. Here's Grant. And that is the final whistle. And Glasgow City are through to the third round of the SSE Scottish Women's Cup. And just like the semi-final in last year's competition, rather one-sided, not quite the same number of goals. Forfar hung in right to the end and through weary bodies, still trying to defend at their hardest. But goals, certainly two crucial times in the first half. Leanne Ross with us, super free kick, trademark free kick in the 28th minute. Abby Grant 10 minutes later from a Ross free kick delivered in this time. She finished off for number 2, and then early in the second half getting a goal to make it 3 goals, and it is the third round for Glasgow City. These two play here again in the league next Sunday, so we'll be back then. But midweek action against Hamilton to come, so a busy couple of games, busy week ahead before the summer break. Final score in this cup tie in the second round: Forfar 0, Glasgow City 3.